Hey everybody, I almost forgot to include y'all in this. I get busy in here and I forget what I'm doing and I forget that y'all might want to see this process. Oh, I can't believe I almost forgot. Okay, my cat's going to start meowing. Unfortunately, it's time for my husband to get up, I think, and he feeds the animals. Yeah, it's 8:10. My husband got up, so now the cat's meowing. Okay, to start off, to let you know, these will be tags, and they're going to go in these pockets here. And this is Cinderella, if you didn't know. So, I fussy cutted them out of a book page. They're almost like dolls, you know. I would have left them loose and let the person just, you know, do whatever they wanted with them. They are from a book page. So, and I did this on purpose to put on here, so I can't do that. I might do that with another one maybe, because I do have another page. Yeah. But unfortunately, this one, they're dancing. Their hands are touching. Or this one, they're not. So, anyways. Point is I took them out of a book page for this reason, to make a bookmark. And that's my dog, my husband feeding my cat, not my dog. Okay, I gotta make sure he's leaning right about there. See, his hair wants to touch. That's my only issue. And his fingers, I think, will be fine. I think. I could cut that tip right there off, which would not be a big deal because of the fact that it is paper, you know. But it's part of another page, is what I'm saying. There we go. Now cut that finger down just a smidge. So it all fits. There we go. Bring it back down. Okay. And his hair may have to go. Because I can't make the tag bigger. Okay, he's not supposed to be that leaning. Right about there. Bring him over. Because I can't cut off his fingers. Right there. So his hair will probably need to be readjusted. I just want to make sure I cut them out that I don't want on there. So now he's kind of got a mohawk. Look what I did. But it's fine. It's not a bad thing. All I have to do is just bring it on around like this. I think it looks distinguishing. See? I fixed it. Come on, camera. Quit looking at the background. Yeah, see? It looks fine. Hey, you have to do what you can, unfortunately. Right about there. So everything fits now. Now with him, that's done. All I gotta do is glue him down and make the tag. With her, okay, we gotta bring her down to fit to the bottom. Don't want to mess with the front of the dress. I can readjust this to come in a little bit more. So she totally fits except for this little bitty point here, which is not a big deal. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that little point off now. That way I know, and now I want to readjust it to make sure it matches, you know? Just like that. And then it comes back up with that. And it looks like the dress again. Okay. See? Not hard to fix. It really isn't. So now I need to make my tag part of it. So this is where I get to show y'all my little trick that I came up with. I don't know if any other ladies came up with this. I don't know if it's been already made. I thought this up myself. I didn't see it anywhere. I got tired of cutting too wonky. Like this one would be too far in, this one would be too high up or something like that. You know what I mean? So I made this. I've been talking about it on my channel many, many times. Now I could do it where it's flat like that. And it's got just the corner, or I can make it really pointy, and I don't want to do that. Now I could flip it over and make it more of a fat tag, which I want to do. So I like the thicker one here than this one. These notches, and we'll bring you down so you can see it better. These notches are just different sizes. and they give you a different aspect. This is going to make the little fat type little tags. If I use this one, it'll make it the normal size tag. You know, it'll be, you know, normal tag, if that makes sense. So I want this one here. I want it to be a little bit fat because these are going to go on the ends like that. So all you do is you cut it, get right beside of it, and it keeps you from going over, and you make a perfect cut. See? You flip it over just like you do with the pieces like that. Like you'd flip that over to match this side. Well, this is just really quick. The only reason why it's taking longer is because I'm showing you. Usually I'd be flip, and I'd be done. And you don't even have to think twice about whether or not you got it the right way or not. You just need to make sure you press with your fingers on each side here to make sure it's flat against the sides. That way you get the right girth of it and everything. And that way this lines up right. And then you just cut again. Like that. On the next one, I won't have to show you all that. I'm just going to do it. Okay, where's my thing? Okay, I used this one here. So I'll flip it over. I'm just going to do it really quick. Okay, the white is on the bottom on that one, so I'm going to do that on this one too. So here we go. It's just this quick. Watch your fingers though, don't be dumb like me. Flip it over, get it to this corner. Get it nice and lined up. And, oh, there. Done. Instead of sitting there flipping and flopping. Now, if you're fast at doing with the little things, I'm not, so you go for it. You can keep these, believe it or not, if they got a color to them, and use them on the bottom of a page, like this page here, and just glue it on the bottom of the corner of the page like that, and it gives it a cute little look to it. I'm actually going to keep those, because those actually have a blue to them. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to put her together. So there, she's going to go there. He's going to go here. This is going to go up here. This one's going to go up here. I think that's going to be really cute. Okay, so now I've got to glue these down. Do him first. Which side has the glue on it so I don't get gluiness on here. Okay, so I'm going to do him over here. This is going to be the hard part because you're going to have issues doing this. So what I do sometimes when it comes to this so it doesn't get underneath it is I just daub. If not, you can use your finger and get it on your finger. And do this on your paper like that. And lay that on top of there. Pressing against it to get it on the pieces that are so small that it's really hard for you to get to any other way. And then I'm just going to go down his leg, making sure I got every piece. I missed a piece right there. And my finger was touching a spot too. Okay. Now, I'm on here. Hopefully I'm in the screen. This is the hard part. I want to get his fingers on first. I'm going to get his feet down here, but his fingers in the picture. Like that. And then press him down and he'll fit. Well, see, he wouldn't have to have, I might put a little gold on his gold items, but her, I want to glitz her up. I want her to be real pretty. A little shimmery, shiny, you know, kind of stuffy. Sorry, I'm getting me a wet tissue thing. What do you call it? Wet wipe. I'm going to wash this off. I've already used it on the other side as well. This is just a piece of laminated cardstock, I guess, that I found at the resale store in a package thing, like a kind of like a what do they call them, a portfolio looking thing that looks like a briefcase, and it's from Chase. And it's more likely it was Probably somebody that worked at Chase and they had a like a briefcase looking thing and this stuff was all in there. And I thought, why throw it away when I can put it to use, you know, rehash that. Rehash it so it doesn't go to the landfill, cause more problems for us. Okay, so there we go. Now, I'm going to do the same thing because the top of her head is like that, like his was. So I'm just going to make a big old juicy area right here that I will wipe up. And I'm just going to press her onto that and just bring her across it so she picks up that glue and I don't have to rub it and mess it up. Flip her back over and get the bigger spots, meaning the bottom of her dress. Okie dokie. That'll go there. Out of my way. Okay. Now I need to get this down here, just lined up because her hands are not where I have to worry. And then just press her down. Oh, dang it, I forgot to scooch out so you can at least see. I'm just going to go ahead and pick this up. Put it up here. Mark my page so I don't have to worry about looking for it again. I have a bad habit of doing that. There we go. Now they're both done. Go on each side, just like that. It's going to be in the pockets. And these will go on the back here. Not on the back, on the front, I mean. Like right here. If I really wanted to go the distance, I could have made these into clocks. Seeing as how, you know, at 12 o'clock she changes, you know. I think I might do that. I might redo this after all and use these on something else in the journal. So the way that I could do that, piece of paper. Where is that cardstock at? I know I did not use it all. Okay, I'll just grab another one. Oh, I'm getting low on those. We have one left. Do I have that right there? Nope. Nope, that's not it either. Okay, I don't know. Anyway. So I got the cardstock here. I still don't understand that because I know I had a piece of cardstock. A piece that was left over. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out 2 pieces. I need 2 of them. Just like that. And now I can make them into clocks. And the way to do that is I have some stickers here. I was going to use these on the Mad Hatter area of the Alice in Wonderland. I think I'm going to use these on this, maybe. I don't know. I don't really care for that. So you know what? I'm just going to make my own. So I've got to make a hole right in the center. That's going to be a hard thing to do because I got to figure out. I'm going to use another one. The second one. Or third one, sorry. Third one. The reason why. See, this is stuff I should have done ahead of time. That's why I cut them out before I got online. My jacket sleeves keep coming down. Okay, so this one, I'm going to fold it. It'll let me know where the center is. I know there's other ways to do it, but this is easy. There's an old saying, think smarter, not harder. And just fold it again. See, I can't fold these, but I can fold this one. So now I've got my point where it's going to be. So I'm going to just place that against the edge here. Just like that. And put a dot right there. Same thing with this one. Again, think smarter, not harder. Oh, I made that one into a big one. There we go. Now I got my centers. Where is that? Oh, that's what this thing is for. That's what I remember now. Someone told me it's meant for using for brads. This is just a memory keepers. Oh wait, gotta do it this way. Sorry, I can't see it, and there's no light down in there. Did I get it? Yes! Yay. Yes. Okay. Made my holes for it. As you see, take that, put it back over there. Now I need my brads. What did I do with those? There was some right here. Are they still there? Yeah, there. I think that's brads. No, those are my eyelets. Okay, I'm gonna stand up for this. I'll wipe that off. It's sticky. These are eyelets. Where's my brads? This is the brads. There is brads in there, but I don't know if that's the ones I'm looking for. There they are. Okay. This is the brads. Golly, I can barely reach. Okay, I have a whole bunch. These are not brads. These are the brads. Okay, we have, let's see. What do I have in here I can use? I think this is my wood stuff. Yeah, these are charms and wood stuff, so this is my brads. Okay, that goes up there. So this is my brads that I have. I thought I had more than this. I know I do, I just don't know where I put them. Oh well, these will do. So I'm not going to look all over creation to find them. We have blue. If his is this color, so I'm going to use, yeah, I think we're going to use this orange for him. For her, I'm going to find a pale blue. Oh. It's a green. It's not a blue. Do I have a pale blue? I don't have a pale blue, y'all. I have a cowboy hat. Can I use a cowboy hat on her? I don't even have a white. See, it's a greenish color. Why aren't there any blues in this? That's weird. I'm still recording. Nope. There's some stars in here. Yeah, there's a lot of stars in there. You know what I might do? That is close enough to a color that I can use that for, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to glitz it up. So this one is not the same color as any of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glitter on that. I have like a glue, I just don't know if that one's going to work. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. Oh, what did I do? Oh, if I had teeth, it would have bit me. Wait a minute. Art glitter glue would probably do better. I'm going to put a dab of that on there. Just like that. Take it off because it's too much. Just need a little bit. That'll work. And then, what am I using? Oh, I'm such a numbnut sometimes, y'all. I don't need glue. All I need is the stickles. Okay. That has a pretty blue to it. Hue. Pretty blue hue to it. I'm just gonna, I'm running out of this one. I gotta find it somewhere. There we go. I'll take some of that off. I'm looking at it and I'm looking at it, so it looks pretty good. I would put it on his, but then that wouldn't look right. So I'm going to have to wait about this. I'm going to use another one for the time being that I can take right back off. You know, and when this is dry, I'm going to add this instead. So, got to find a place to put this. So I'm going to sit it right here. Let that sit and dry. We're going to work on his instead. Oops. Okay, so we're going to work on his. Now, I can do this like that and put little hands on there somehow. I don't know why this does not look centered, but it should be. Maybe I didn't do that one right. That one is. This should be centered. Yeah, it's right in the center. I guess it's just my eyesight. Okay, so now I need to make some little hands, I think. Or do I? Do I want to? I'm just going to make, just going to do this. Like that. Or I could, I just thought about that, get a flat one. Yeah. Get a flat one and just turn this over instead. Why I took that out, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to leave it in there and let you see what I'm talking about before it cuts off. So you'll see what I'm going to do. Flatten that out real good. And use these. And put like a short hand and a long hand. And then do the numbers all the way around, you know. And then, see, it'll move. They can still move the clock. You see? And that'll go up at the top. Like a clock. Does that make sense? But I'm not going to use these because these have bumps to them. So I'm going to take those off. Because I don't want that. So yeah, that one that I just did that to, I don't need that then. Let's see. Is this one flat enough? I think these are flat enough because these are actual square. Oh, these are real tiny. Real tiny. So we put that in there. Wow, these are small. Okay, but at least it gives me the clock look to it, you know? The only thing is they can't, like, take this one and put it up here and this one here, you know? That's the only issue. Hopefully they don't try to do that. There we go. Now we got clocks that we're going to start. Now I've got these. I can take these off of there if I need to, which I think I might. Which one do I like? I like this one. Oh, these are bigger ones, so I'm going to have to go with those. Just take this sticky stuff off so I can get to the back. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. This is why I don't like these sticky things, because I never use those. Trying to find something I can use. I'll use this. There we go. I hope you're not getting freaked out. I am 52 years old. I do know how to use knives. Actually, on my one of my old videos that I did for the gardening, I used a sharp knife to cut into these bottle cap tops for... Oh, nope. Then how in the world did they do that? I guess they just pop in, maybe? See? It was glued on. Are you joking me? With these little bitty stupid tabs. Oh, man, that really ticks me off. widgets. So this is actually glued on. I didn't even notice that. Well, they're not glued on. They have these little, it's got that sticky thing there underneath each one of these pieces. So I'm just going to go up underneath them, pull them off, and now I'm going to cut that if I can. Those are cute, little bitty. Need that piece back. It fell off my fingernail. Okay, this one will go here, and this one will go here. Like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. But it still looks like it's, you know, like not upside down, but it looks like it's low. Maybe it's just me. Okay, it's, I don't know. Just trying my best here. Just bear with me. Okay, first I need to write the numbers on there. Hopefully I can. My hands are not the most steadiest. I'm going to put 12 here. Three. Six. 9. And then 1, 2. It's not going to be perfect, so this is 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, and 11. There we go. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Okay, we need the glue. I'm just gonna leave those little dots on the bottom, which I really don't care for, but at least it'll stick it up higher. Oh, come on, glue. Why you gotta do this? Put a dab here. Some there. Parties are just getting going, so we're gonna put it at like 9 o'clock. How about that? Like 9:15. That's what we'll do. Try and cut that a little bit. I want my jacket getting in the way. Man, I can't go without my jacket on. Yeah, just put a little glue here and there. Put that there. I'm going to use this little bitty thing. Oh, I'm fixing to cut off, so I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't get to finish this with y'all. I will make another video finishing this. So please subscribe, hit the bell notification, let you know when I'm doing a video. Give it a like, and please come back and watch again. Share with others that might want to be interested in doing this stuff. So thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all have a good day. Happy crafting.